Good morning, y'all. So I was like, okay, do y'all think? I said I tried to go live last night. But it was storming, so I said I'll wait till this morning. But I got a question. Do y'all think one that Zach was overreacting or doing too much when he found out that Karen could allegedly be, dead or whatever? Two, do y'all think that Pam is responsible, or is the body that they found is that Jennifer lady? Let me stop screaming. But yeah, I said, look at here. This is why I think they should have waited to do the spinoff, Zatima, because now it's like, okay, if they hadn't done the spinoff, do y'all think that Zach and Karen would have ended up together? Because on the preview for next week's episode, he's crying and he's upset. And I said, I understand why he would be upset because, they got a history and everything. But then it's like, okay, at what point do you say he doing too much? At what point? Because now I'm confused because, they got the whole spinoff. They got the spinoff, Zatima. So it's like we know that Zach and Fatima gonna end up together, but at the same time, are they? Like, are we gonna reach the end of Zatima and he gonna be like he wanna be with Karen? Cause I was like, it's too many incidents now. I don't know how they writing this stuff, but I'm conflicted because I said I understand his reaction. Hold on, let me check it. See if somebody outside. Okay, I'm back, y'all. But I said I understand him caring and all that. I wouldn't expect him not to care, but at the same time, from Fatima's standpoint, it's like, okay, do you still have feelings for Karen? And they said on the synopsis, I think on the next two episodes, she's gonna be questioning him about, him showing concern for Karen. And I wasn't expecting that ended last night, y'all. I wasn't expecting them to find out like that. I thought it was gonna end with the Zach going to see his son thing. But then it was like Pam talking about some Karen dead, and I said Aaron told her not to say nothing. But yeah, Pam wanted to know how bad it was, the fire and everything. Aaron showed up, and he blames Karen, not Karen. He blames what's the good name, Pam. He blames Pam. And I said, is it Pam's fault? Because I'm confused. They said the spoiler said that she didn't do it. Jennifer did it. And they found the body. Usually the coroner only called when there's a dead body, right? So it can't be Karen. And that leads to the question, where is Karen? Because she was right there. You know how you walk in the salon? Wasn't she laying right there on the floor? So where did she go? Then they got pictures over Instagram. It shows Karen talking to the firefighter, and she's in the same clothes that she had on when she went in there. And I said, look, they confusing me. I don't know. Then they also got her. She got on like a burgundy shirt, and she's with the girls, and she's saying how she just lost everything. But I don't know. And they show Pam in the. I think Pam had on the same shirt when Karen was saying she lost everything. So I don't know. But yeah, Pam wanted to know how bad it was. They had found a body. Aaron was upset. Look, I'm conflicted about Aaron because now, you know, it brings his character or who he is into question, kind of, because they ain't official. So I don't know. Do y'all blame Aaron for if it was Jennifer? Do you blame Aaron, or do you blame the person who actually did it? But yeah, he's showing so much concern. He called Gary, and he wanted Gary basically to call, his connections to find out what the person knows. I guess because the fire people would tell, I guess, the upper heads and stuff like that. But then they didn't end there. After they showed Gary and Aaron, they went back. They showed Fatima and Zach walking in, Andy coming up behind them, and she was like, she going to see her associate Pam. I said, why she say it like that? I guess because they ain't really close like that. But then they show Pam, and she's crying and everything, and then she's like, Karen's dead. And I said, I hope she ain't go call Miss Lisa and tell her that Karen dead, because he told her not to say that. But we know Karen ain't gonna be dead because she got one of the major storylines. Who baby daddy? I mean, who the baby? Who's the baby daddy or whatever? And then they show her. They saying that the baby bump comes in season 7. I don't know how true that is though, y'all. But the baby bump comes in season 7. They got a picture of her with her belly sticking out, and she's talking to Aaron. And what else? I think that's the only one I seen with her belly sticking out. I think she had on like a white shirt, and she was talking to Aaron. But what else? They said that Karen's feelings for Zach intensifies. I said, oh, I said, I wonder is that because, he gonna be showing so much concern. And I'm still conflicted about that because I understand you showing concern. Then I understand Fatima's point of view because he like once he found out he on the preview for next week's episode say I gotta go to the salon. I gotta go to the salon and then he at the salon. Everybody I like how everybody joined together though. You see Maurice, he's there for Sabrina. You see Gary was already there. Aaron's there still. Aaron is telling the girls that Pam didn't turn off the Caroline. And my thing is, the reason I don't see this fire being believable because wouldn't Karen experience some type of injury or something like that? Because look how close. If you go back and watch the video, maybe that's just how the camera lens showed it or something. Her hand was right there by her hand was right there by the fire or whatever. Wouldn't it have over unless they came in time to stop it or save her or whatever? But yeah, I said, look, and then they also got spoiler pictures of the new character. Dog, what was his name? Jason Weaver playing Brian. I don't know if he worked with the fire department or what, but he's talking to Karen. And I think she has on the same outfit too. So yeah, he's coming, y'all. And they said allegedly that he's supposed to be a love interest with Karen. I said, Karen don't need no more love interest. She don't need no more love interest. She don't even know who that baby daddy is. But spoilers don't always tend to be true, so you just gotta wait and see. But yeah, Erin is blaming Pam. And she's like she didn't do it. She said she swore she turned it off. And then I think Karen said she seen that that it actually wasn't off, but again they said Jennifer did it. She did it. So would y'all blame Aaron because he the one who got this girl up in Karen's life, or would you just say it's Jennifer's fault? But look, I wish they had dived deeper into that, did some flashbacks or something, so we could see that whole little situation, or have Pam, when she discovered or said she found out information about Jennifer. I would have preferred that they showed her telling Karen or something. Give somebody a warning or something. But yeah, what else happened? Zach. I already talked about it last night. I said that Zach always, ever since, anytime you decide to change, it's going to be something that pop off to try to derail your change or come against you. Let me see if I can increase this. Not increase, maximize. Yeah, it's always gonna be something, and we see that. We see it on Sistas. We see it on Zatima. Something always pop off. And in this case, it's Heather's boyfriend or the dude she's sleeping with, or whatever the case may be. He was talking crazy to the little boy, and I said, and Zach wanted to get Michael right then and there, and Fatima told him, no, we're gonna do it the right way because they're gonna say it's kidnapping, and then they're gonna look at Zach's record if he had done that, and said something about him. And how do they always come against Zach because of his record? But Q over here, they say he got a long record too, and he done robbed the bank, and they done made a deal with this man. They done made a deal with him. Why you make a deal? I don't understand that. And they say they do that in real life too. If they could get somebody for a bigger crime or something like that, they'll make a deal. And I don't know if I necessarily agree with that. It depends on the situation, I guess. But yeah, then Q, he's on the preview. He's talking to Logan. We see Logan again. He's back. And he's like, how did you get a weapon? And he's like, you need to be going to arrest him. He's like, no, because you my witness. Okay, now it's starting to look like he ain't trustworthy, which it should have been the case because he got a record. I mean, I ain't saying that because you got a record that makes you guilty or something. But you seen him, if y'all watch the video, he's the one robbing the place. But yeah, he's questioning Q about having a weapon. Talking about where did you get it and all that. And I was like, okay, now you starting to see that he can't be trusted. Like, but how they gonna prove that he did it? Because Q was avoiding no questions, boy. I think, look, he's street smart or something. I don't know if Maurice was trying to get a confession out of him or what, but he was like, I don't know. He just kept on circling around the question and stuff. Excuse me. Excuse me. And what did he say? He's like, you got that girl, that girl that had nothing to do with that. And he was like, how I know that? I said, you know that because you did it. You did it. You did it or whatever. But yeah, Bio trying to take care. I seen somebody say that they think that Bio's gonna try to force Sabrina to marry him. And I said I can see that because when they have Prince storylines, it's usually they have to get married in order to become king or something like that. We've seen that on a bunch of shows and stuff, so that might be the case. It might be the case, but he's offering to take care of her. I said no. Regardless, I know some people like that stuff, but something I've been telling people lately is like, even if you like to be taken care of by your partner or whatever, always have a backup plan. Not a backup plan, but always have your own, because you never know what happens. Any illness can happen where they can't work no more or whatever. Different accidents can happen. life happens. I always had it. Addition, multiple streams of income. That's what I've been heavy on lately. So yeah, she told him that she likes to work and everything. Um, what else? Tamara, the synopsis for I don't know what episode it says that Hayden seeks Gary's help. I think seeks Gary's help to help him get out of an arrangement. And I said, okay, what's the arrangement gonna be? I hope he ain't sit up here and marry Tamara while he away. But I don't know. But they said some type of arrangement. And I said, look, I feel like he either gonna catch her on the phone talking to Fatima or somebody. He gonna catch her doing something, and he gonna try to use that to his advantage, or either blackmail her, or whatever the case may be. But yeah, I think he gonna find out sooner or later, because Gary's supposed to be finding out information. But when the season 6 trailer aired in regards to the Karen situation, I think Preston was there, Aaron was there, who else was there? But everybody was just seemed to gather around her because she was saying she lost everything. So yeah, I liked it that maybe we finally see them actually be sisters consistently or whatever. But yeah, I said if the spinoff had not have happened, if you get to this part and you just not listening, if the spinoff had not happened, do y'all think they would have put Karen and Zach together? Cause I feel like if it's based on real life, we know some couples. Well, I can't speak for everybody, but I personally know some couples that are on again, off again, and they always end up back together despite who they end up with. Despite how toxic they are, they end up back together. So I'm like, okay, if the fans hadn't been teams of Tima, what Tyler Perry had said, okay, Karen is in game. Is Karen Zach still in game? I'm gonna do a video on that. I'm gonna ask the question because it's gonna be too many little situations where Zach acts a certain way towards Karen that make you think he's still in love with her. So I'm like, okay, I don't know. That's why I say I'm conflicted, because I understand him caring and all that, but if he gets to doing too much next week, I don't know. It might be a red flag. Who knows? But yeah, Maurice had threatened Q. He threatened Q, and I said that wasn't wise because it looks like intimidation. But because he has a weapon, maybe they gonna start to see, they gonna start to see that he can't be trusted, which they should have seen at first. Um, the man told Zach the next time he come, he better bring the money and all that stuff. And I was like, yeah, they need to get her custody. But they said they gonna talk to Andy. Ain't Andy a divorce attorney? Ain't she like a divorce attorney or something? Like, I don't know. But that don't mean she don't got connections and stuff. She could connect with some lawyer up in there. But yeah, I was like, they trying to get custody. I said, well, that'll be a good thing, because she ain't taking care of the boy. He outside. The neighbor said he always outside. And look, it's always a nosy neighbor, but they be watching though. They let you know they be watching. They be watching. What else did I want to talk about? I don't know. Gary and Andy still doing this stuff they do since the show started. He asked her out to dinner. She said yeah. And they show a scene where she's telling him he make her feel so good. I said, girl, you gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. But somebody said they get engaged in season 7. And I said, no, wait, ain't they already engaged? Ain't they already engaged? Or he proposed, he was trying to marry her, I think. He was trying to marry her. Oh my goodness, it said something went wrong. I don't know if it was still recording or not, but yeah, I was talking about they saying they getting Gary and Andy getting engaged or whatever, but I thought they was already engaged, or they was getting married that day. But yeah, I feel like they would say the best part for last. The best part was when they found out about Karen and everything. But other than that, not too much went on. But I did like the episode. It was okay. It was okay. What else did I see? I already said Aaron was upset because they not giving him answer. He seemed like he cared though, but I don't know. I was seeing the fan base divided because some people felt like Aaron, she shouldn't be with Aaron or Zach, and some people were saying how he didn't have obligation to tell her about Jennifer because they wasn't together. But I feel like yes, that's kind of true, but at the same time, as heavy as he was going about her, you would think that he would have said right off the bat, like, okay, it's this woman, her name Karen, or you ain't even got to go into full details. This other woman that I love and I want to be with her, but she got her own little situation going on. So just give people the information or whatever. But I don't know. Everybody had their own viewpoint and everything. But yeah, what did y'all think of last night's episode? I think it was okay. It's good. I'm ready for next week's episode though. And I'm ready to see where Fatima and Zach stand after this, because I think they said this is after Zatima, or was it before? I don't know, but that's why I said they should have waited to do the spinoff because it's confusing. You don't know if they into it on here or they just made up or what. But yeah, y'all let me wait. Let me make sure. Let me check my notes before I go. I think that's all the notes I had got last night. Let me see. Yeah, decided that early instead of time together. Yeah, that was it. Oh, the Jonah dude. I almost forgot. The Jonah dude. So his ex came and apologized to Danny for how she treated her. And basically Danny was just not trying to hear it. Danny was trying look, Danny, I don't know. Danny gonna have to drop this whole hard hysteria or something like that. She gonna have to do that in order. Look, I seen some people saying they didn't want Preston and her together, and I understand because look, these if you look, somebody on the doggone show gotta work. Everybody seems toxic at this point. I say, come on now, everybody relationship ain't supposed to be toxic now. But they said they didn't want them together because of how everything been going, and I said, I'm kind of if I had to root for any couple aside from Zach and Fatima, it would be Danny and Preston. Even though, I don't like how she tries to make it all about her, like only her opinions and values and who she is matters. And I don't like that he try to give people ultimatums and stuff. But like I feel like they both communicate, or maybe they do like a flashback of Danny's history, her trauma, what she's been through. All the girls, really, we could like understand why they are the way they are, you know. But I don't know. But another thing before I go, Sabrina told Bio that she think they trying to fire her. And the other day they had already not the other day, but we gonna say the other day. The other day they had already said that she had been fired. So I'm like, okay, they be forgetting what they wrote. But yeah, I gotta go. Somebody knocking at the door. Deuces, y'all. Deuces.